Good morning, friends. This video is specifically meant for the parents of all children, particularly those children who are going to appear for board exam in the month of May, or the state board exams, or any competitive exam. First of all, I would request the children and the parents to listen very carefully what I am saying. Now the board exam is just a month ahead. Now April is ending, and they have been attending online classes, and they are reading and revising online material for last 1 year. So enough is enough. Now no more online classes, no more cell phones, no more laptop, no more desktop. Now it is the right time for the parents to take away the cell phones and all the gadgets from their wards, from their children, and ask them to keep themselves away from any kind of gadget for a month, because now they have they are not going to attend the classes in schools that they should bother about the homework or the classwork. What they have to do, they have to revise the lesson, they have to prepare the answers. So they need the textbook, they need the copy and the writing material that they have. So no more smartphone, no more gadgets, no more desktop, no more. And if in case if some parents are smart enough and they think that no, my child will be using desktop and laptop, because after all the materials that the school is sending is assignment that is sending, various coaching classes they are sending the assignment online. They think that, well, my child will be getting everything online, the test is online. Okay, for them, they can take the risk, provided the parents must monitor how many hours the child is taking that lessons through the cell phone or through the laptop, and whether the child is really committed to learning, or he is distracted to any other pursuit, because this is the right time to check the activities of the children. I'm very sorry to say that nowadays what is happening, that on the pretext of online classes, children are having the smartphone in their hand, and parents cannot keep their watch all the time. So whenever they have a leisure, they start switching on to different sites, because there are different sites. They are The sites are not meant for anybody else, not even for the adults, what to talk about the children. So why should the parents take the risk of allowing their children this 1 month, this 30 days, and till the exam is over? Can't they keep themselves away from cell phones and laptop and desktop? Even for NEET exams, even for the JEE advanced exam, now they have already got enough test series, they have got enough material, they are practicing. Well, for their exam, online test series, they can sit for desktop or laptop for 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever a stipulated time is being given. But what is this? What is the sense in sitting with the cell phone and the laptop and desktop all the time and 24 hours? I don't think the parents are wise enough to make a decision regarding this. I would advise that now this 1 month, 2 months till the NEET exam is over, till the JEE advance is over, till the board exams are over, let the children be confined to the books, to the test papers, to the textbook, to the assignments, to the copies that they have already received through the year. Throughout the year, they have received enough of material which they need to, revise and make a systematic study of those material, concept wise, chapter wise. Second thing that is happening, that the parents are not aware of that. Even from good public school, the children of class 10, 12, they have got, a very, wide range of friendship group. They are interacting with their children. But are they really interacting on the subject matter? If they're interacting on this subject matter for 10 minutes, I'm sure they're interacting on non-subject and non-academic matters for 40 minutes and 50 minutes. That ultimately distracts their attention to some other, pursuits other than the studies. So, interacting on this subject matter for 10-20 minutes and distracting them from the subject matter for 30 minutes, which is, beneficial or harmful. I don't think that is beneficial. And the parents have to keep a watch what the child is doing on the screen all the time. Is he really attending the lesson? Is he really listening to, or is he really practicing from the lesson? I don't think. No child has this patience to sit before the screen without getting distracted to any other activity. And if he or she is sitting on the screen and solving the question, I think it is something, an ideal position. How many of the children are honest enough to confess to their parents what they are doing the whole day? I think the percentage is nominal, 1%. 1% of the children, boys and girls, confess to their parents what they do other than the studies. So that is very important. Now the time has come that these adolescent children who are in the age group of 9 to 14 have a very, they have hyperactive mind, that their mind goes on varying from subject matter to different pursuits within seconds. So the concentration on the studies is very, very difficult for them. And it is the task of the parent to look into this problem. The girls must talk to the mothers whenever they have anything like any distraction. But do they really confide themselves to their parent? Never. The girls should tell their parents. See what happens when a girl is chatting on a cell phone with any of her friends. She doesn't confess it to the mother and say that, well, I have been wasting my time chatting on the subject matter which is not relevant for me. Does she really confess? So, and does the parent really pay attention to what is happening all the time? So this is very important. This is the right time to check the activities of the children. No more gadgets, no more cell phone, no more interaction with the friends. Now this is time for self-study. Let the children be allowed to get confined to their rooms, sit for studies, talk to their parents, talk to their elder sister, talk to their elder brothers for any kind of suggestion they are capable, or talk to the parents. Even if the parents are not educated, they are capable enough of guiding what is right and what is wrong. So the time has come that the parents have a greater responsibility to pay attention to the activities of the children, because this is the time to compensate with the loss, whatever loss they have undergone throughout the year by attending the online classes, but not by reading the text, not by going into the depth of the knowledge. Now this is the right time that they can go line by line, word by word, and they can sit without opening the cell phone, without opening the television. Let them say no more television, no more cell phone, no more internet, no more any connection, no more digital world. Let them now come to the once again to the real world, the world of the books, where they can really get the dearth of knowledge and they can really make themselves useful. See, often the children say that, oh, well, I want to become an IS, I want to become an IPS, I want to become an IIT engineer. But first, to become a good human being, you are not able to tell the truth to your parent. You are not able to confess that you have been chatting to your friend. A girl who is chatting to her boyfriend on cell phone never confesses to her parent that she has been chatting on some topic which is not relevant for her. So if a child doesn't confess this to the parent, do you think that he or she will become a good human being? First, it is very important that you should tell the truth to your parent. Confine yourself to studies. You have no other business other than studies. If you are involved in any other activity other than these studies, you are making your parents full, you are making yourself full. And that you will have to pay very dearly at the time of exam. So now, tell the truth to your parent, give away, throw the cell phones, throw the digital world away from yourself for at least 30-40 days and keep yourself committed to the textbook, to the work that is required, and confess every small thing to your parent that, well, I had committed a mistake, forgive me, I'm not going to do this again. I'm not going to waste my time. I'm not going to talk nonsense. I'm not going to watch nonsense. I'm not going to waste my time watching television. I'm not going to waste my time sitting on internet and watching something which is useless totally. Study materials are in the book, study materials are in the notes, study materials have been, lot of accumulation of work has been done throughout the year. Now it is time to compile and finish the work and revise the work. So the parents, kindly, it is my request from the parents to please pay attention to the monitor the activities of the children. Don't allow them to go out for long hours. Don't allow them to talk to the friends. Now there is no need of any friendship. Now it is time to get confined to the four walls of the room and study honestly. And they should be honest enough to confess what they are doing actually. If they are wasting time, are they confessing to their parent that they have wasted 1 hour, they have wasted 2 hours? So this is the sincerity that is required among the adolescent, and it is very important that the parents should always keep an eye. A very important work of the parents is now just to keep an eye on what is happening and throw away. Let the children be allowed to give away all the gadgets that they are using. Now no more gadgets, no more internet, no more cell phone. Only studies, only books, only studies. Because this is the 1 month that can bring the result, that can reap success, and that can make you useful to the society, to yourself, to your family, and then you can really become a good human being. Because when you are honest and you are committed to your work, you can really become a good citizen. Before becoming an IS, IPS, and an IITian, it is important that you should be an honest child. You should confess to your parents what you are doing and what you are not doing, what your purpose is, what your the purpose is. Studies, nothing else. Other than studies, it is useless. No, nothing is going to work. Only study will work for a child. A child has no other business other than study. If he or she thinks that I have other business, I think she is mistaken. There is one and only one way that can lead the child to happiness. That is her book, that is her studies, and that is his, concern on what to do for the board exam and what to do for the various competitive exams, which are very much, to the dates, and they are preparing for them. I am sure if they have an optimistic mind and if they think that they can do, see, not everything cannot be done together. Throughout the year, they have been attending the online classes. They have done enough of internet they have used, enough of online classes they have attended, enough of screen they have observed. Now it is time now to compensate and capitulate the work done throughout the year, and that can be done only sitting in the room and opening the books and opening the copies, and not by watching here and there, by distracting the attention. So it is my sincere request to all the children, please, for God's sake, get yourself confined to the textbook and to the copies and to the knowledge that you have acquired throughout the year. Forget about the world of the digital gadgets. Forget about the digitization. It is not meant for you now. After you pass these exams, when you enter the college, you will get enough time to go for the digital world. First of all, build your foundation, make yourself successful, acquire knowledge. Even scoring marks is not as important as acquiring knowledge, because competitive exams really test your skill and knowledge and your comprehensive ability, your application skill, rather than cramming the answer and getting the marks. So get yourself confined to the very useful things, the work of studies, and forget about the gossip, forget about the interaction on any other topic other than studies, and get yourself confined and committed to the work of bringing happiness to yourself and happiness to your family, because ultimately happiness lies in your honesty, your commitment, and your dedication to your studies, nothing else. Thank you, children. I am sure your parents and you together can make this program, this mission, a success. Thanks a lot.